What's up, everybody? This is Colin from Holistic Heritage Homestead. I hope you're all well. It's that time of the year. Depending upon your growing zone and where you are, you're either starting seeds, have already started them, or you need to get on it. You need to wake up and get it going, get it growing, folks. It is very, very late here, but you know what? I'm so excited. I can't keep myself from getting these seedlings started. I can't do it, right? So this is a quick video, and we're going to do a video more in depth on this in the future as far as seed starting, how to do it as far as knowing your last frost dates. I referred to this stuff in my previous video, top 10 tips for beginner gardeners. Check that video out. There's a lot of good stuff in there, which is not just for beginners. It's also us intermediate and advanced folks who just need reminders, right? I was never a believer in seed starting medium, seed starting mix, seed starting potting soil, whatever. I was never a believer. I really wasn't, because we had such great germination rates with our naturally resilient heirloom seeds. Now, I will tell you, I am now a believer. I am now a believer. So one thing about this channel is I want to save you money. I want to save you money. That sometimes means a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of work, a little bit of time, but, you know, if you're having fun, is it really work? I don't know. I don't think so. So I'm going to tell you what I do for our seed starting mix, and it has worked really well. I would always buy potting soil or, use regular soil. It doesn't matter, right? And potting soil is really not soil, right? But growing mediums that were simple. I never spent the money on the seed starter, and I still don't. You want to know why? All I do is I take stuff that was expired from, or dead, devoid of nutrition, right? From things like this. Small pots that were growing. We harvested, actually, our basil came out of those. You saw those in one of the last videos that we saved the seeds from. Now, the nutrients have been essentially taken out of that, right? And for your seed starts, you don't need a massive amount of nutrition, but if you watch my videos on the top 10 tips, we believe in starting off with nutrition, because just like anything else, just like small babies, right? You need nutrition early, and it's probably the most important time, but it's more than that. This is about texture. Now, don't be me, folks. Don't be a typical guy. And because you're just twitching to start growing stuff, you're too excited, you can't wait, you have to do it right now, and don't wait for the right tools. Go into your kitchen and take an awesome steel strainer and do what I did, right? Don't do what I do, folks. Don't tell Miss Nicole. Just kidding, obviously she knows, right? We take this expired stuff that needs to be amended, put it in a giant container, put it in a strainer, a smallest grain you can get. And look, you shake it, you flip it, you rub it, turn it all about. All right? You get the point, right? Now, when you start with a new batch, it comes out much faster. But let me just tell you why. More surface area. Holds moisture. Super soft. This is the path of least resistance. Now this stuff, because we do inoculate with our native soil in the Ozarks, which has some clay and stuff, you have clumps, chunks. Imagine being a little seedling trying to come up and push through. It's like a rose trying to grow in the concrete. Too much resistance. Yeah. Eugenics matter, but you want to give them a start that allows them to thrive so they don't get root bound, right? Now look at this. You can see the difference. This is coarse, it's rough. Yeah, it would work. And I'm not gonna lie, folks, you know what this is? Dollar store potting soil. You wanna know why? Because I know how to read. Ingredients matter. Dollar store potting soil, do not get the stuff that has the fertilizers or the artificial stuff. Don't do that. Get the regular, plain, normal potting soil. in your dollar store or whatever, big, it doesn't matter where you get it, right? Get some potting soil. You're looking for the simple stuff, processed forest products, peat moss, that type of stuff. You want to know why? It's inherently and naturally organic. They're not spraying the forest with insecticides and pesticides. It's not. Peat moss is usually harvested from like swamps and bogs and stuff. It's inherently organic, natural, no poisons added. It's just a growing medium. So texture matters more, right? You're not going to have seedlings pushing through something sitting on top of it and smothering it. The path of least resistance, it will push through with ease. Which I know you could feel. You could feel it, right? Can you feel it? Can you see your seeds so happy in this and just germinating? Can you? I can, right? So let's say this stuff is expired and I give it a little, my shakes, and I push it through, which it will definitely do more, but just for the sake of the video, folks. The bottom, it's a mini little hugelkultur. Do your research. We can go into that too. In the pot. All that wood material, it's going to hold a lot of moisture. Or maybe I have a plant like this. Boom! Matter cannot be created or destroyed, only converted from one form into the other. So as I harvest these plants, right, the soil level will drop. So you need to add soil on occasion. And the large stuff, that chunky stuff, that woody stuff like this is going to act like a mulch on top. So it's like benefits on benefits on benefits. You know how we do stacking functions here at Holistic Heritage Homestead. Come on now, right? Make the plants that were already growing, make them happy. Pardon the glare, folks. But you know what? It's all good because this impromptu video had to happen. I don't want one person to miss out on a day of growing. I'm only half serious about that. You guys know me, you know what I'm saying? But seriously though, and then with this stuff, look. That's new. You get the point. Here, boom! Potting soil done. Seed starter done. Replenishing your soil level so that they come back to where they need to be after harvesting. Done. The only thing I add to this is a little bit of extra peat moss, which is super cheap. Why? Peat moss is light, it's fluffy, and it holds moisture very well. And I add some of this. No sponsorship. Trust me, we wish we had a sponsorship. Boom! Dr. Earth. This stuff, let me tell you, it's good stuff. Good stuff. You know what we do? Just a little bit. Just a sprinkle. And we obviously mix this up. You don't want too much. You want those roots to reach for nutrients, and you want to encourage the plant to be strong. But nutrition early in life, as mentioned in this and other videos, is very important. So we put it in the start mix itself, right? We transplant a little more. We upplant a little more. But why more important than the nutrients being available immediately, because they have enough nutrient in the seed to get started, right? Is it important? Because when you're going organic, Dr. Earth, shout out. I love your products. Please sponsor us one day. We love your stuff. When you're going organic, you need, which by the way, this stuff is inoculated with healthy bacteria. Mycorrhizae. It's going to feed the protozoa, the nematodes, all the life. Because otherwise, seed starting mix is sterile and dead. And we want ours to have a little life to make all the nutrients bioavailable for the plants, right? Organic stuff takes time to break down, to be turned into nutrition that's bioavailable for the plants. It's not an instant gratification. I know, I want instant gratification for everything. I want everything right now. Modern society, so sad. This takes time to become food for the plants, to become bioavailable. So if it takes time, get it in your mix, your grow mix, as soon as possible. So when I take these little starters, what do you mean starters? Of course we already started. Come on now. Cherry bell, radish, broccoli. You already know, folks. When we take these cells out and we transplant them into things like this, it's already inoculating with all of the life that is inside that. Look at that. Come on now. All right? It's inoculating it. and that will spread throughout the growing medium. You're giving it a head start that it needs. I hope this is valuable to you folks. Again, regular cheap potting soil. Nothing added. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. You sift. Don't take stuff from the kitchen. Don't be me. Don't be a guy. Be patient. Get something made for that, because this is now a permanent part of our garden stuff, right? But I don't know. If you got to grow, you got to get growing. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of organic and natural fertilizer and or compost. We do intend on adding our own compost, but it wasn't ready this season for us. We need a little more time. And or compost and a little bit of peat moss. That's it. Save your money. Hang out. Enjoy the process. Look at this. I'm chilling. You know what I'm doing while I'm doing this? Watching more awesome YouTube videos of people more intelligent than myself so I can learn and give you more information. That's it. Nothing but love. Let me know what you do for seed starting mix. If you use any seed starting medium or you just use regular potting soil or native soil, let me know. We have great results with this stuff. Let me know what you're growing, what your seed starts are, so I can be excited for you. Nothing but love. We appreciate all the support. Like, comment, subscribe, share, please, to get your gardening friends pumped up and ready to grow. Take care.